Chapter 14. It was difficult to make Putraka leave, but at last he flew away. Every night after that, however, he came to see Patala and spending his days in one place and another, and using his magic bowl for food. Sadly, he forgot all about the dear old woman to whom he owed all his happiness, and she slowly gave up hope of ever seeing him again. He could easily have flown to her cottage and cheered her up, but he was so wrapped up in his love for Patala that everything else became blurred. This selfishness on his part presently got him into serious trouble, for he became careless about making himself invisible when he flew up to the prince's window. So, one night he was discovered by a guardian of the palace. The matter was reported to the king, who could not at first believe such a thing was possible. The king, however, ordered one of his daughter's ladies to keep watch every night through a hidden room behind the tapestry, and tell him in the morning if they had seen or heard anything unusual. Now, the lady who is supposed to spy loved the princess and, like many other followers, thought it was very cruel of the king to punish his own child for being so beautiful by shutting her up as he did. It so happened that very first night she was on guard, Putraka had flown very long way, not noticing where he was going because he was thinking so earnestly about Patala. When at last he flew in at her window, he was so tired that he sank down on a couch and fell fast asleep. The princess too was tired because she had stayed awake talking to her lover so many nights that she had hardly any rest. So, when the lady peeped through the slit in the tapestry there, by the light of the night lamp, she saw the young king lying unconscious. And the princess was also asleep. Very cautiously, the attendant went to the side of Putraka and took a careful look at him. She noticed how handsome he was and that he was dressed in beautiful clothes. She especially remarked the turban he wore, because in India the rank to which men belong is shown by the kind of turban they wore. This is no common man, she thought, but a prince or a king in disguise. What shall I do now? I will not raise an alarm, which might lead to this beautiful young lover being killed, and the heart of my dear princess broken.